Hey guys, so I thought about doing this video first week of January, but it was close to my birthday and I wanted to do my 18 things video. So this video is kind of a review of how my 2020 went. But before I get started, like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that jazz. It really helps my channel, and please consider joining my Patreon and donating just a few dollars a month to help my channel and help me pay for everything. So the first couple months of my 2020 started out with swimming, stuff with Auburn, and just a lot of really good things in my life. I was really close to national times and stuff like that, and I had had success at my state meet and all sorts of things, and it was really nice. And then, as we all know, March came along and there was COVID, there was lockdown, my pool wasn't open for a long time and I couldn't swim, and it did reopen eventually and that did help, but I have definitely been a whole lot slower recently than I have been, and it's been really hard for me to get back to where I was. And after 2020, my pool got demolished, so that sent me back even further with swimming. And guys, I've been thinking a lot about swimming, especially since the pool's been destroyed and with COVID, and it's got me thinking a lot. Maybe swimming isn't really my thing. Maybe my thing is kind of more what I do here with my YouTube channel. So I'm not really sure if I want to continue swimming. And I might have had the same idea if 2020 hadn't been how it was. But, I think this is kind of a different direction for my life that I didn't realize it was going to go until 2020 happened. Since my senior year is kind of in the middle of 2020 and all of it, because I started my senior year in 2020, and no matter what anybody says, it's not going to get a whole lot better this year. It may a little bit with the vaccine coming out, but things are not going to improve. But my senior year has actually been really nice because I haven't had as many responsibilities and obligations for things, and so I feel like I've had a lot of time to be closer with my friends and my family. And senior year, I know where I want to go to college. I haven't put down my deposit, but I've decided that I definitely want to go to school at Auburn. I don't really know for certain what my major is going to be, but I know I want to do something with science and working with people. And so I kind of have all this figured out, and I think that's partially because of 2020, because I don't have as many things to do, and so I feel like it's really opened up a lot of opportunities for me to focus on school and figure all this out. So I've had this plan for my life for several months now, and so my senior year is just kind of like bebopping along. Just get through the year and get out of here. But it's been really nice just because I don't have as much stress, and all I'm worried about is just basically not failing my classes. So it's been really nice. It's been really calm this school year. I've been in and out of in-person school and video calling into my classes, because that's how it works. Right now we have about half my school in person in normal class, just like regular, and then half the school they Google Meet into all their classes and do things. So I've been in and out of that, but otherwise it's been really chill. And my senior year honestly has been great. I haven't done a whole bunch just because COVID. But as I said, I've had a lot of time to spend with my friends and family, and I don't have tons and tons and tons of work. And it's been really nice, actually. I've really enjoyed it so far. So, of course, I haven't seen my family in a long while. I have some grandparents that we saw them 2 weeks before COVID really sprung up and everyone was in shutdown. But that was the last time I've seen them. I've talked to them on the phone, but I really miss them. And I have one of my other grandmas. We were going to visit her when I went up to state, but I think I mentioned it in my other video. We were just a bit worried, and she got cold feet last minute about us coming up there. And I had been really looking forward to seeing her, but she needs to stay safe, so I was willing to give up seeing her. But I really miss my family, so I think that's probably been one of the hardest things, is being so away from my family. And friends too. I've had friends that went off to college this year, and so they're in their freshman year of college. I haven't been able to see them as much. So that and COVID and my grandparents, it's been really hard for me just because I miss everybody so much. So on the flip side of all this, COVID has opened up a lot of opportunities for me to find new interests. I've discovered I really enjoyed the game Dungeons and Dragons. It's one of my favorite things now. My friend and I, we play at least once a week, sometimes more than that. And it's really fun. We have a lot of laughs. And that's the same friend who went off to college, so that's been a great way for us to keep in touch, just because we also share stories of kind of like what happened this week, and that's kind of our check-in with each other. And I've just discovered a lot of TV that I like, and TV is very hard for me to enjoy just because my attention span is so short. Like just 40 minutes of TV is so difficult for me to sit through because I get so bored and have to do something else. But I've discovered a lot of TV that I like. My mom and I, we are working through watching all the Marvel movies right now. I've seen all of them, and now there were a couple when we started that I hadn't seen, but I've seen them all now. My mom is working through them with me. We have Avengers Infinity War next, so if you've seen those movies, I'm excited for her to watch it. Of course, I've already seen it and I know what happens, but I think she'll really enjoy it. So that I've been spending a lot of time with her. I've got to spend a lot of time with my little brother, playing a lot of Mario Kart, which he loves, and he tells me about how he wins and how awesome he is when really he never wins. But that's just given me a lot more time just to hang out with my family, discover things that I enjoy. So that has been one benefit of COVID, is because I'm not going to as many places. I can spend a lot of time here with people that I love and enjoying myself. And of course, I've been really worried about my grandparents with COVID and the vaccine and how hard it is to get, and just there's a lot we don't know even now. There's still things that are up in the air. But my 2020, even with all of the terrible and awful things that were in it, my pool getting destroyed, shutting down school, all of that mess, all of the dumpster fires after dumpster fires that we had, there were still a lot of good things that I had this year, and I just wanted to make this video because I felt like even with all the bad, there was still some good, and we need all the good we can get right now. So before I go, tell me how your 2020 is going, even if it's good, bad, especially if it's good. We need some good news right now. But tell me how your 2020 went and how your 2021 is going so far. That should be interesting. And before you go, like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that. It really helps my channel. It helps more people discover me. And that's really what I started this channel to do, is just to help people like me, help them to learn about things. And I know this video is kind of not really on that topic, but I think it's a welcome break. So do all of that, please. And thank you to Terry Sentner and Katie Little. and Robbie Marshall Jr. They are my patrons on Patreon. They donate a few dollars a month just to help my channel. It's been really helpful. Please, it would be really great if more people would donate, but thank you to you three for donating. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.